Thanks for joining me once again for another episode of TRX Tuesday. It is episode 14, and today we're going to be looking at foundational training. So we're going to be going through the 9 foundational training movements, which are crawling, plank, hinge, pull, step, lunge, squat, push, and rotate. Now, if you've taken any TRX education, you'll find these as the base for most of the TRX movements. So you didn't come here to listen to me talk, you came here to work out. Let's lengthen those straps out all the way to full length. And we're going to start this workout in 3, 2, 1. With those straps fully lengthened, you're going to stand facing the TRX. We are going to drop down into a TRX mountain climber position with hands in instead of feet in. You guys ready to go? This is 30 seconds in 3, 2, and let's begin. So hands are in. You're going to alternate those legs back and forth just like you do on a regular mountain climber. Makes it a little easier if you have those straps on either side of your shoulders, on the inside of your shoulders, just on those collarbones. Got about 15 seconds left. No, this one's hard. Keep it going. Good job. We got a quick 10-second break and we're going to hit that one again. Back to that TRX mountain climber. You also may want to try this one instead of over your shoulders. Put them underneath your armpits and get into that plank position. So once again, TRX mountain climbers. Great job. You got a quick 15-second break here. We are moving on to a TRX Plank. Same idea as the mountain climber. You can either have those straps up on top of your shoulders, or you can put them underneath your armpits and press up in the plank. Here we go. And up, and squeeze that backside as tight as you can to maintain that plank. Good job. Once again, we're going to hit that plank. So shake out your hands. Here we go. In 2, 1, press back up into that plank and squeeze that backside. Good. Hands are coming out. We're going to switch it up, shorten those straps up to mid-calf length, and we're going to drop our heels in for a TRX Hip Press. So bringing those knees up to about 90 degrees. Ready? And press those hips to the sky and drop back down to the ground. Keep this motion going. Remember, if you need a little bit more stability, you can stick the hands out a little bit further onto the sides. Good job. Quick 10-second break here. TRX Hip Press once again in 2, 1, go. Rest. You're going to pop those heels out. We're going to stand facing your anchor point, shorten the straps up to midway. We have a TRX row. Starting with those hands up at your armpits, walk your feet forward until you feel enough tension in your back. And let's get this row going. Extending out all the way. Make sure not to collapse those shoulders at the bottom. Make sure you keep a nice positive chest on there. And when you squeeze up, make sure you squeeze those shoulder blades like you're squeezing a pencil in between them. Good, shake it out. You got another chance to try that one again. See if you can go just a step or two closer to that anchor point and add just a little bit more tension. Here we go. Good, switching up the movement. We are going to a TRX balance lunge. So you're going to stand facing that anchor point. Whichever leg you want to squat on first, that's going to line up with that anchor point. You're going to extend that other leg back as far as you can. And let's go. So you're going to extend that leg back as far as you can. Stay on one leg the entire time. If you need to, that back toe can touch. If you want to use a little bit more stability in that core, try and keep that back foot off the ground as you lunge backwards. Good, let's switch legs. We're going to start up again in 2, 1, and go. Nice work. We're going to keep that going. We got a TRX crossing balance lunge. So whichever foot you started with first, that's going to be planted up at the front in line with that anchor point. The other leg is going to come in behind and try dropping that knee right in behind that front ankle. Here we go. Good job. Shake that leg out. We're going to switch sides. Other leg is lined up with the anchor point, and you're going to drop that other knee in behind that ankle. Let's go. Good work. We're going to switch it up again. TRX Squat Jump. So stand facing your anchor point, grab both handles, and we're going to squat down as low as we can and explode upwards with as much power as we can for 30 seconds. Let's go. right, hope you didn't run out of energy on that one. Take a quick breath. We're going to do that one again in 1 second. Let's go.
It just goes straight on and on.
Nice work. We're going to lengthen out those straps all the way. Stand facing away from your anchor point for TRX Chest Press. All right, let's get that chest press going. Remember, you want to maintain that plank the entire time, so squeeze that backside as tight as you can and press out. Make sure that if it's not hard enough for you, that you walk those feet a little bit closer to that anchor point.
The beat just goes straight on and on.
Good work.
The beat just goes straight on and on.
Gonna do that one again in 5. See if you can just take that extra little half step back a little bit further away and see if you can push just a little bit harder through that chest.
The beat just goes straight on and on.
Good work. Switching up the exercise, lengthen that strap out to mid-calf length. Toes are going in, face down. You have a TRX Oblique Crunch. So that's going to be crunching up to one elbow, extending out into plank, and crunching up to the other side. Let's get this going. Not going to lie, these next 3 exercises are going to challenge your core to the extreme. So we're going to start off with these oblique crunches. We've got about 15 seconds left on this one. Remember, if you're feeling any pain in that lower back, squeeze that backside just a little bit harder. Good. You got a 10-second break. The glutes and the hamstring should be taking the brunt of the force, not that low back. One more time on the oblique crunch. Good. Staying with those feet in the TRX, we are moving on to TRX Spider-Man crunch. This one, you're going to go up into plank position, and you're going to take that right knee and bring it all the way up to that right elbow, extend back out to plank, then take your left knee and bring that all the way up to that left elbow, and you're going to alternate back and forth just like Spider-Man crawling up the wall. Here we go. In 2, 1, press up to plank, and let's get those Spider-Man crunches underway. Good job. Hope that core is fired up and it's a little bit sore right now. We're going to hit those Spider-Mans once again. All right. Keep it moving. Even if you have to slow this movement down, take a quick couple pauses or even reset, just do not stop. keeping the toes in, TRX Pike. Getting into that plank position, so shake out those wrists if you can. Getting into that plank position, driving those hips all the way up to the sky. You're going to give me 3 pikes, drop down to the ground, reset, and then continue on. So press those hips up to the sky, back down to plank, back up to pike. Let's go 3 times. Then you can drop down to your knees, shake out the hands, reset, and go for another 3. Nice work. We are going to hit that one more time. TRX Pikes. And up for 30 more seconds.
Death row, what a brother, no, once again, back is the incredible, an animal, the incredible, public enemy number 1, 5, 4, 6, 3.
Switching up, those toes are coming out finally, but you're going to drop those heels in for the TRX Hamstring Curl. So get those get those heels into the straps. You're going to press those hips up and draw those knees into your chest and extend them back out for that TRX Hamstring Curl. Good job. Hope those hamstrings aren't too worn out because we're going to do this again in 3 seconds. Rest. Shortening them up all the way, we have a TRX Bicep Pulse. So we're going to stand facing that anchor point, grabbing the straps in your hands. Handles are coming to either side of your forehead. Then you're going to bring those arms about halfway out and just small little pulses. See if you can burn out those biceps. Doing that one again in about 5 seconds. 2, 1, let's burn out those biceps. Lengthening the straps out all the way, we're going to a TRX sprinter start. So you're going to stand facing away from that anchor point. Straps are underneath your armpits. You're going to hold on with those hands up at the front. You're going to step back and drive that knee up. Whichever leg you want to start with, let's go. If you're finding it a little too easy, walk that leg that you're squatting on back just a little bit more. And you're going to extend that leg back as far as you can and drive that knee up. You've got 5 seconds left and we're hitting that 10-second break, and then you're going to switch sides. right, we're switching sides, and let's drive that other leg back as far as it can go. Bring that knee up to the front, stand all the way up on it, and then drive it back again, once again. Time to switch the movement, but not really. We are going to the sprinter start once again, except this time at the end, we are going to add a little bit of a hop. So start on that first leg that you started with on the last exercise. All right, driving that leg back. And when you drive that knee up to the front, you're going to give it just a little bit of a hop at the end and then go back into your sprinter start. Extend all the way back. Drive that knee up nice and hard. Jump a little bit at the end, and then back into that lunge position. Good work. Switch sides. Got one more time on the sprinter start. Remember, if you drive that knee up a little bit faster from the back end, you can get a little bit more power on that hop. Use that momentum. Nice work shortening those straps up to midway. We are going to go to a basic TRX squat, just a little bit of recovery here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're standing facing that anchor point and just go to a regular TRX squat. So remember, when you're squatting back on this one, you want a nice vertical shin on it. Try not to release those knees over top of your feet. Good, quick 10-second rest. We're going to do that one more time. Let's go. Rest. We're going to lengthen those straps out all the way, and we're going to a TRX Tricep Press. So stand facing away from that anchor point. Hands are up at eye level. Everything on your body is stiff except for those elbows. They're going to be the only thing moving. Keep those elbows about shoulder width apart as you move them down, and then extend them all the way back up. If you're finding this one easy, walk those feet in towards the anchor point. You guys have got this. You only got a couple more exercises left. Rest. Shake out those arms. You're going to hit those triceps one more time.
Always getting crazy, always getting high, always and forever, party till we die. Always getting crazy, always getting high, always and forever, party till we die. Party till we die.
Nice work. One more set of exercises. We have TRX hip drops. You're going to stand sideways to your anchor point. Grab those foot cradles, keep them above your head, And we're just going to drop those hips out to the side and then back up to neutral. Drop them as far as you can off to one side, away from the anchor point, and then back up to neutral. Remember, you do not want to be moving your head on this one, so the head should stay under those foot cradles the entire time, and feet should stay planted firmly on the ground. About 5 seconds. Good job. Switch directions, and then this is going to be your last exercise of the day. We're just going to be over 25 minutes on this one. Here we go. 30 seconds left. TRX hip drop on that other side. Finish up these last 5. Thanks for joining me once again on the TRX Tuesday workout. Hope you really enjoyed this one. And I just want to put out my appreciation for everybody that's been following on the podcast and all those people that have been following along on my blog as well. I've got about 1 million or more hits now on the blog. It's been fantastic. I am in the process of putting together a PDF book for you guys that you're going to be able to buy. It's going to have visual instructions on how to do the exercises as well, and about 20 or so workouts. If you want more information or you want to take a look at any of those blogs or any of those posts, go to MikeClarkLife.com. All the links are right there. You can find me on social media through there as well.